Hello guys, welcome back to another CGH video. I'm your host, Unknown Gamer, and today we'll be talking about video game exclusivity. If you guys are unfamiliar with video game exclusivity, it's a practice used by lots of companies, especially Xbox and PlayStation and Nintendo. What they do, they pay video game studios to make a game exclusively for their platform. Firstly, I'm going to go over the good things about gaming exclusivity. One of the good things for exclusive games, they get a lot of budget from these companies who make the consoles. So this means you'll get way more pretty much outlandish games that pretty much use the console dead on. No bugs, no errors, even though there are a lot of games that still have bugs and glitches, but they're very high quality games. And these take a long time to make, especially the Last of Us series, Uncharted, Halo, all them games that are exclusive get a lot of money put into them. But one of the bad things about gaming exclusivity is mainly the stigma around it. I personally think it really is stupid that you would need to pay extra just to get that game. So buying a console for $400, then getting the game for $50, it can be quite overwhelming in the console crowd, really, because obviously you need to buy boxes and all that rubbish, and just trying to get it all in together and just making sure you have the money for a lot of these items. This is what I like about PC gaming. Personally, for me, all your games are just in one area. You don't have to know which PC you gotta get. You don't have to do that. You can build your own, buy your own, and there we go. You have the games in your marketplace. Even though there's been a lot of controversy on the Epic Games stuff, which I won't get into just yet. So exclusivity for games, I think it's good for the console it is with, but with PC gaming right now, there's been a thing with Epic Games Store where they are just forcing people to go to that platform. And this is very comparable to the console side, and they're not forcing you to buy the console, but they are forcing you to get the console and buy the game. But the Epic Games Store is very different in regards, because people are more interested in Steam, and the Epic Games Store isn't just well equipped yet with the games at the moment. They just keep on throwing money at developers. Then the developers will agree to this money that they've been given because lost revenue from their previous games. So the Epic Games Store sort of acts like a breeding ground for developers just to get a quick buck from a big studio that's pretty much who owns the biggest gaming franchise, which is Fortnite. And honestly, for the PC side of things, it's very toxic that the Epic Games Store is just doing this. The Epic Games, I no longer respect personally. Another thing that I just really hate about exclusivity is its content locking. What I'm saying here is, if two consoles, Xbox One, PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4 has a game that's exclusive to the console, but it also is on the Xbox. So what will Sony do is basically say to the developers, release it a month early for PlayStation users, and the Xbox users would have to wait a month later. And this is what I hated about the Call of Duty franchise, because they always hold this stuff all the time, especially with DLCs, and this is the thing that I find toxic. Oh, get it first on PlayStation, get it first on Xbox. It's annoying that people would have to have that console just to get certain content first. And you do know that a lot of players suffer through fatigue when there's not enough new content, and having had to wait a month later for that content is just really anti-consumer in my opinion. So, is exclusivity bad for the gaming industry? I do think yes it is, but mainly for PC gaming. PC gaming is an open platform and shouldn't really be succumbed to exclusivity. This is why I've been ranting about the Epic Games Store a lot recently on my other channel. Console exclusivity, yes, I still think it's a toxic practice in my opinion, but it's good for the console itself, the longevity of that console, because this is a big example. PlayStation 4 has a lot of exclusives, while Xbox is still lagging behind in sales, while it's having lower amount of exclusives, even though they've been releasing the Xbox One X, Xbox One S and Game Pass. They've been trying everything they can, but obviously Sony has a lot of the games, but Xbox just lagged behind with nothing. So yeah, those are my thoughts on exclusivity in the gaming industry. If you enjoy this type of content, go and check out my channel, link in the description down below. Like, comment, subscribe for more content like this. Also check out the CGH Discord. And yeah guys, thanks again for watching. For everything gaming, you know right where to find it, right here at CGH.